next guest has appeared in numerous films, including In Too Deep, The Mod Squad, and Scream 2. And starting tomorrow, you can see him in the new film Love and Basketball. Let's take a look. Please welcome Omar Epps.
Yo,
Thanks for being here.
that's a funky band. I must say.
That's a great band.
Y'all do your thing, man, for real.
They should,
I'm back there jamming, man.
you know, people don't hear that at home. They always hear like 5 seconds of the band.
Exactly.
So that there's more time for my big fat Irish head. Which is wrong. They should hear more of the band. They're great. You know, that clip from the movie, that's impressive. Do you really play basketball well? Are you that good?
I'm all right.
You're all right?
You know, like any guy, put on your Jordan jersey, go to the park, think you're Jordan.
Yeah.
Go home.
When I do that, it doesn't happen.
Exactly.
Trust me.
Exactly.
If I was cast in a movie like that, they'd have to animate the part where I play basketball well. There'd suddenly be a cartoon duck doing amazing stuff, and then it would cut back to me like going. Well, I mean, did you train for it?
Yeah, I trained for about 2 months, 2 hours a day.
Really?
Yeah, assistant coach of the Bruins, Steve Spencer. He made it a lot of fun, you know.
Right.
Yeah, because growing up, I was like the dude, like, you know, they picked me fourth because I like to run.
Right.
So like, yeah, he'll run around, get him, you know, pick me last or something. But now I go back to the park like, yeah.
Really?
Revenge, baby.
Now you can play a lot better.
Well, I can play a little bit better.
Yeah.
The movie's over, so now I suck again.
Yep. it just goes like that.
It goes like that.
You don't do it constantly around the clock. It just goes.
Well, because you're not getting paid to do
Well,
it.
you know, that incentive.
You know?
What about, you know, the nice thing too is that if you take shots and miss them, they don't use those in the film. That would be cool too.
Yeah, but then, you know, this film, we tried to use everything. We didn't want to shoot and then cut to the basket, and, you know, so we had to be on point. And I didn't want to be there all day, so I was trying to get it out, you know, second, third take.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Make it
Because
look
then there's
good.
pressure. There's a whole camera crew. They want to go home, and you got to hit that shot.
Well, not the camera crew. We filmed one of the high school scenes in Crenshaw High School, and like the guys on my team were on the team, and the other team, you know, their other team, the other players and stuff.
Right.
The audience were real kids from the high school, and they were so evil. You know, I'm an actor doing a movie, and they're like, air ball, or, you know, anything. So I came to work like the next day, just like with the game face, like I was really going to play a game.
Right.
And I had to earn respect.
Right.
And then they're like, hey, actor, good job, you know.
Right.
Got a good shot. I'm like, yeah, all right, thanks.
But it does make a difference when you can actually see that you really make a shot in a movie, as opposed to, we were talking yesterday about like Robbie Benson, like those Robbie Benson. Remember that movie where he's a basketball star and all the shots would be like him taking a shot, and then they just cut to a real tight shot of the basket and the ball goes in.
Yeah.
And you know, like a technician was just dropping it in. And then swish.
Nah, we had to do the real thing, man. We had to do the real thing.
Now, your life's changed a lot. You're a father now.
Yeah, yep.
For how long?
10 and a half months.
Oh, okay. I haven't had kids yet that I know of. So stupid. I'm losing it tonight. What's it like when they're 10 and a half months old? What can they do? Can they do anything yet, really?
Yeah, she's actually taking her first step. She's communicating now. She's trying to talk in her little baby gurgle thing, you know. And you have to talk, like, I can talk with her regularly, but she'll just reply back in baby talk. So to make sense of it, I talk back to her in baby talk, and then she looks at me like I'm making sense. Right. But I don't know what I'm saying.
But other people think you've lost your mind.
Well,
people walking by.
Walking by, and I'm, you know, she's like, Bob, and I'm like, hey, you know, and she's like, yeah, all right, Pops understands me.
That's half my celebrity interviews. Bibble babble blue boo, babble boo boo. What? Now, I was reading about you today, and I was reading some interview, and it said that you have a pretty interesting tattoo. I'm fascinated by tattoos because I never got one, and it's one of those things I was too afraid to do it. Yes, I'm scared if you get a tattoo. Stop mocking me.
They hurt though. They hurt, yeah.
But also, you have to choose. I mean, it's so permanent. You have to choose. First of all, what's your tattoo?
I have a bunch of them, but I have this one that's Egyptian hieroglyphics, and it says, "My soul is eternity, casting light into the darkness." And that for me is very spiritual.
That is so cool.
Yeah, and that. Why are you laughing?
That's a good, no.
That's important to me, man.
Yeah, that's...
It's on my body for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I'm going to say, that's the thing I'm worried about getting a tattoo, is that mine would be uncool, you know?
Yeah.
Woody Woodpecker or something. Some woman's laughing at my naked body, which happens anyway. So it's Egyptian hieroglyphics.
Yeah.
Now that takes trust, because you got to trust that the guy put on it what he's... You don't read Egyptian hieroglyphics, do you?
No, well, actually, I studied a couple of books, and that translate the hieroglyphics. And it's not like a passage I picked. Like,
Right.
I saw my soul, I saw eternity, and I kind of picked it and made it.
That's cool.
You know.
Because I would be just worried that if I got something in, like, a strange language, that the guy would be giggling, and it would really say, you know, I am stupid, you know, and I'm like, huh?
I did that with I have Japanese as well, and I did that. Like, I ordered some Japanese food one time from this restaurant around my block, and the delivery guy comes, and I'm like, what does this mean? You know, and he's like, looking, and I got nervous, like, oh, I'm gonna go kick this guy. You know, and then he said, no, it's this, that, and that, and I was like, oh, okay.
He was just covering for his friend.
Yeah.
You're all right. I gotta go. Yeah. Good luck in Japan. You just went to Japan? Didn't you go to Japan? You have a new movie coming, Brother, that was shot in Japan.
Yeah, Takeshi Kitano, Japan and L.A., and I went to Japan, and boy, did I stand out. I'll tell you that much.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me why. Now, well, you don't know.
That black guy, he's not from here, is he?
Right.
Yeah.
Was that, are they, I've never been there. What's that like? Is it intense?
Beautiful people.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place. I was in Tokyo. It was a beautiful place, you know, and I went to Shibuya. It was that's kind of like the village. So it was real funky, and they have like kind of like the subculture cat people with these, they're like in the platform shoes.
Cat people?
Well, that's what I call them.
Oh, okay.
Because they have this like, you know, this white eyeliner and long straight hair and these shoes, like they were in the 70s. And I was like, man, that's out of style, isn't it? You know?
You sure you didn't go to Greenwich Village? Any chance?
You know how Greenwich is,
You
man.
took a wrong turn.
But
All
it was
right.
cool, though. It was cool.
Yeah, I got to get there someday. I've heard it's amazing.
The flight,
but expensive, right? Someone told me it's really
I didn't
expensive.
pay for it, so hey.
Oh, good. You were just ordering stuff left and right.
Exactly. But the flight is 11 hours. You get on this huge plane that has like upstairs and downstairs, and you can feel the upstairs going to the right, and you can feel you guys moving to the left, and it was the scariest thing.
That's a bad plane you were on. I don't think they're supposed to... You were on a crop duster.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a good one. Well, this movie, Love and Basketball, opens tomorrow.
Yeah.
So best of luck with that, and with your family too, Omar.
Definitely.
Very great to have you here.
Pleasure, man.
Yeah. Continued success.
Yeah.
Omar Epps, everybody. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Stick around. That was good. Okay, everybody, that's our show for the night. I do want to apologize to Dennis Hamill. We ran out of time, but we'll have him back very soon. I do want to thank the guests that we had time for. Omar Epps, great having you here. Good luck with the movie. Our thanks to Matt Lauer, also for being here. Monsieur Andy Richter, Monsieur Jimmy Vivino, and the Max Weinberg 7. Stay tuned for later, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.